the Biden administration formed a group that was called PRAC, which is the Pandemic Response Organization, that became responsible for finding misdirected payments. And they gathered data and information about 1,800,000,000 pieces of data: names, addresses, phone numbers, emails, all the cell phone address, who filled out paperwork, who authorized it, who signed for it. And they have a list of about 1,800,000,000 names of people who they suspect were a part of a scheme to fraudulently gather money from the United States that was intended for people who qualified under the law. So we've been working the last, last year and a half with the Democrats on my committee. I run a very bipartisan agreement committee, the subcommittee on government operations, and we held a series of 6 different hearings to figure out who, what, where, what's the best way to do this, and came up with an answer. And that answer is that we are going to make PRAC become a permanent part of a fraud organization that will look at government payments that go out to individuals, whereby they, in the Treasury Department, will have the authority and the responsibility to run people who receive government benefits through this lens, this data, this information. And then we'll figure out not just who we're trying to block, but also who might currently be within the questionable areas of government benefits. So this is a very important permanent fixture, passed the House. Unfortunately, it was not bipartisan, but it really is. The Democrats were a part of this. They do not like government benefits, just like we don't, that go to unintended people, rather than the people who it was intended for. Taxpayers need to have confidence that the money that the American people receive is done properly. They need to be assured that the federal government has a vested interest in making sure a follow-up to make sure that the right money was given for the right reason. And this is where we have established over the last few years billions and billions of dollars that we found out that were illegally sent, illegally received, and misdirected to the wrong people. We learned this certainly in Minnesota, and it happens every day in our government. So it is an insistence on a bipartisan basis that Congress empower the administration to have to stop this tremendous loss of money, gaming, fraud, and taking away from the American people money that they deserved.